Good morning. Welcome to Morning Expresso. I'm Charulata Biswas. You're watching Indian Express. Let's get you started with a big story of the day. India has set 2070 as its target to achieve net zero emissions, a move it has resisted so far, which made it the only G20 country not to commit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is in Glasgow for the climate summit, also announced that the country would make 1 billion ton reduction in projected emissions from now until 2030. He also increased India's previous climate targets on renewable energy and non-fossil fuel energy made during the Paris Agreement. Here are the stories you'll find only in Indian Express. The Income Tax Department has initiated prosecution against pharma company Sterling Biotech Limited and its promoters, fugitive businessmen Nitin Sandesara and Chetan Sandesara, under the Black Money, Undisclosed Foreign Income and Assets and Imposition of Tax Act 2015. Tax officials told the Indian Express the tax department has found about 50 undisclosed foreign bank accounts and several assets of the Sterling Group and the Sandesara in multiple countries, said a source. Here are the top stories from the front page. Former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate after questioning him for over 12 hours at its office in connection with a money laundering and corruption case against him. Deshmukh reached the ED office here around 12 p.m. and was kept at the ED office till over 12 a.m. At around 1:30 a.m., official sources told the Indian Express that the 71-year-old was arrested. Navjot Singh Sidhu, who is yet to withdraw his resignation as Punjab Congress chief, attacked his own party's government, a diatribe that seemed to provoke the Congress leadership and Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi to halt the ongoing process to create a vacancy for the state's top law officer. The Advocate General for Punjab was to be replaced as a final concession to Sidhu, but he launched an attack on the Chief Minister. Stocks of diammonium phosphate and muriate of potash have depleted to just about a third of levels from a year ago, even as the peak season for planting of rabi crops has taken off. On Monday, however, Union Chemicals and Fertilizers Minister Mansukh Mandavia termed reports of a shortage as rumors and denied them. Terming it as a rarest of rare case, a special NIA court on Monday sentenced 4 convicts to death and handed life terms to 2 others for their role in the October 2013 bomb blasts that killed 6 people at Gandhi Maidan in Patna during a rally by Narendra Modi, who was then the Gujarat CM and being projected as the BJP's PM candidate. Here are the must-reads. A public spat between arch enemies Israel and Iran is no surprise, but what was unusual this time was that the face-off happened between their representatives in India. The trigger, Israeli ambassador to India Naor Gilon's description last Thursday of Iran as the biggest destabilizer in the region. As world leaders negotiate a climate action plan at COP26 in Glasgow, farmers, Adivasis and common people are getting together in rural and semi-urban parts of Kerala to discuss the fallout of climate change on their lives over cups of tea. These gatherings, called climate cafes, are attended by a cross-section of people who are not experts. Days after a Dabur ad featuring a lesbian couple was withdrawn following a backlash, Supreme Court Judge D.Y. Chandrachud blamed it on public intolerance. He spoke about the advertisement while talking at an event on why it is important to ensure legal awareness on the rights of women. You can read the whole story on IndianExpress.com. And finally, our cricket correspondent, who is in UAE for the T20 World Cup, deconstructs India's loss against New Zealand. India's batting approach reeked of desperation, slogging to get out of a self-induced choke, leading to poor shot selection. This team doesn't have power hitters. Top down England, when the Kiwis stopped them from rotating strike, they lacked a plan B. That's all for today. For more news updates, subscribe to our channel Indian Express. Thank you for watching.